Greetings to all melanated people around the world. It's really a joy, it's a blessing, it's an honor to be out here in nature and greeting you. You know, I'm bringing a message of emancipation to you, a message that will set you free, a message that will help you if you learn to just change your mentality and understand the power of positive thinking. Thus the reason why I want to speak to you concerning being a prisoner of war and how many today have become prisoners of war. Now, when I speak about prisoners of war, many might think I'm speaking about a physical battle with bombs and guns. But when you come to realize that everything is for us mental, everything is for us psychological, you'll also come to realize that the bombs and the guns, they are to force be a thought. And every war that has ever been fought, before it could be physically fought, it had to be mentally fought. So the real prisoners are those who have been imprisoned in their minds and believing in certain patterns or certain habits that have been taught to them, and they would have never questioned anything, and they would have never grown an inch more than the very day they came into this world, being in amnesia and still dwelling in amnesia and never getting to know who they are. When you're operating at that point, you are a prisoner of war. When most of your time is taken up on a cell phone, on some social media, whether Facebook or Instagram or so on, and you're not using it like productively to help to uplift humanity in any way, or for you to discover your greatness, or for you to come into your higher self, then you are a prisoner of a psychological war. You are prisoners of a psychological battle. So the system has a way of keeping you a prisoner through their institutions. So you have the educational institution, which is basically a prison institution. Then you have the church system also, and you have the work system also. Okay? Not saying that people must not go to work, but there must always be a balance. Okay? And when you come to learn that you can create your reality consciously, and that you were sent here on earth for a purpose, and you must discover that purpose. That purpose will basically bring you to your own creativity. It will bring you and teach you how to operate in your true ability. And all of the senses that you born in this earth with before you are being educated or brainwashed to think a certain way, you'll realize that when you operate in those faculties, that things will be more smoother and more easier for you, because you're walking the path or the course of which you've been born in this world for. So my brother, my sisters, you do not have to be a prisoner, because your greatest power is your mind power. No one can have a thought for you. They can influence your thinking. They can do things to take you off course. But at the end of the day, it's still your choice, because every one of us is given a choice. And when you have a thought, it is you who's doing it. So your thoughts will always create your reality. So many people are accepting slavery and their own choice, because they want the easy way out. They want the easy way out, I should say. They want a way of escape. They want a resurrection without a death. They want to change the laws of the universe to fit their agenda. But you can't do that. You have to always walk and align yourself with the laws of the universe, so you can bring forth the best version of yourself. So my brother and my sisters, when you're not bringing forth the best version of yourself, and you're filled with so much potential, and you're filled with so much creativity, and so much greatness, because greatness is in you. And there's nothing impossible if you put your mind towards doing it. But when you refuse to believe in that power that is within you, you're choosing to be a prisoner of war, psychological war. So all wars have been fought in the mind. So everybody's competing for your mind to have you to be a clientele. That is why you have to be a free thinker, so that you wouldn't be a prisoner. That's the reason why, my brother and my sisters, I have nothing for you to join. I'm not pointing you to anything, for you to become a part of anything. All I'm pointing you to do is to look within yourself and to get in touch with the real self, your true self, your I amness, the creator in you, the creative power in you, so that you'll be able to manipulate energy and create your reality consciously. So my brother and my sisters, you were sent here so you can uplift humanity. Because there's a talent in you, there's a gift in you, and humanity needs you. You do not have to settle for mediocrity. You don't have to settle to be a prisoner of your own mind, because you don't want to face yourself. You want to find some devil to blame and believe that there's an entity outside of yourself and not taking responsibility for your own life. So my brother and my sisters, there's too much prisoners of war all around. That's why it takes people like me and you who have to stand and deliver a message of self-realization, teaching our brothers and our sisters that all the answers of life is within themselves, and they have to take responsibility for their lives and for their actions and for their thinking. Okay? So, with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to thank you very much, and I want to continue to encourage you to continue to tune into this channel. And if you're new, do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, also share this very important message to your loved ones, your friends, or to anyone you may know, if you think that this message needs to be heard and people need this kind of help. So at this time, I want to give you this sign of enlightenment, because if I didn't have the experience, I wouldn't be out here speaking to you. But when I get the experience, I come to realize what this life is all about, and I come to realize what Matthew 6:22 is saying to you when it says, if your eye be single, your whole body would be full of light. And I've had the experience, and when I have the experience, I come to realize that when you boss your crown chakra and become one with the wind, then you understand the invisible, and you've been sent to tell the others about the invisible. And you come to realize that true enlightenment is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that is the dawning of a new day in your life, and that the sun and the human imagination parallels each other, and that without the sun there is no life and there is no light, and without the human imagination there isn't anything made that was made. And we are the people of the sun. Therefore, let us use our mind power, let us use our imagination to create our reality consciously. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to say peace, love you, and no longer be a prisoner, but be a free thinker. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.